just right now, just remember where you were when you knew that the Steelers won the Super Bowl. How many of you watched the Super Bowl? Okay, or you heard it on the radio. I don't think it's like the old days where you were sitting around radio listening to the Super Bowl. You saw it somewhere. Who saw it on the screen that was probably the small screen? Who saw it on the big screen? Probably a lot of people seen it on the big screen. Or how many people saw it where there was just one TV and everybody was just watching that one TV? Okay. That's pretty impressive. Not like the old days where they just had one TV, black and white, and you watched it at home. How many of you went somewhere and saw it? Okay, went to someone's house or went to a place and had food and everything else. Well, the Super Bowl, as you know, when you say that around here in Pittsburgh, it's big, okay? And I take it, I'd say majority of the people in this room are probably Super Bowl or, Steelers fans. To some extent, if you live around here, you kind of like the fact they won. To some extent, okay? You may not like everybody on the team. Well, the Super Bowl is huge, okay? The Super Bowl is pretty much the big daddy of them all as far as sports and where that goes and what that's all about. The Super Bowl is so big that you really can't go to the Super Bowl right now. If you just want to go to next year's Super Bowl in Miami, you got to buy a ticket just to get in the gate. It may cost you $1,500 or $3,000. Okay, to just go to a game like that. So just being able to watch it is great. But everybody probably remembers where they were at those big occasions like the Super Bowl. Everybody probably remembers where they were when 9/11 happened. Where were you when you first saw that? Or even you heard about it? Where were you? Think about that. And you can go back to that time and remember what you were doing and how it affected you. And what did you think about when you knew this is real? And what happened? Well, today I want to get that same feeling as to what is happening with your life and what you can do about it. I'm going to use some strategies and some ways to do that because I want to tie the Super Bowl, I want to tie sports, I want to tie your life into sports. I don't know where your life is right now. I don't know where you want your life to go. I'm not going to stand up here and try to tell you where you should take it. What I am going to tell you is this. Everybody's a player in their own life. Everybody is a player in their own life. Everybody is their own Super Bowl. Is their own Super Bowl. Everybody, as much as you embrace the Steelers winning, as much as you watch that game, we're just spectators watching them fulfill their goal of winning the Super Bowl. As much as we watch, we're just fans. So, there's only two things about sports, two types. There's only two types of people, two types of entities when it comes to sports. Or when it comes to anything, really. And that is the player or the spectator. The player or the spectator. Now, everybody's life is their own sport. Everybody's life is you are the player. And I guarantee you that you have spectators who are watching you play your game. Who are watching you play your game. You have coaches. You have rules. You have uniforms. You have penalties. You have equipment. You have plays. You have hopes. You have goals. You have dreams. Just as those guys at the start of the season, every team in the NFL, hey guys, we're going to try to win the Super Bowl. That's what we're here for. We're going to win the Super Bowl. Every team. And also they play games every week. Blah, 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 blah. Bang, it's happening. Okay, it comes to the last 5-6 games. You don't really know who's going to be in the playoffs. And all of a sudden, bang, the Steelers are there. How many of you thought the Steelers were going to win the Super Bowl from day one in training camp? How about Arizona? How many of you thought Arizona was going to be there? Okay, no way.